everyone. How are you today? I'm going to welcome my host. Well, first off, I'm not Queen, your community manager.
I'm Dave, creative director.
I'm Isabelle, product manager.
It's Isabelle's second time on stream. She's a bit stressed out, but she has a lot of information for you guys.
I have my stress ball.
Use it.
All right. I'm going to start by saying hi, Francois. Thanks for being here today. Bjorn is done with us, sadly. He had to go. I'm going to welcome also the mods. So Clyde, Don, Lucy, Gidawid, McLean, McCoat, Merv, Shiroku, and Suggestive. Thanks for joining us today. Thank you, everyone in chat, for joining us also. We have big announcements today. Well, first off, you saw what we showed earlier, but I think we have even better stuff to talk about. So here we go. First, we're gonna start with tomorrow is gonna be the launch of our new beta forums for Dead by Daylight. So nice. we're gonna transfer everything from Steam to forums that are available to all our players. Yay! So tomorrow is the launch of the beta. Of course, we're gonna ask you guys for feedback. We're gonna improve them as we go, but we're launching that tomorrow. Really exciting. Then, PTB. Is that something interesting?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a couple of changes on the PTB that are coming. First off, we have a target date for the PTB. We all agreed saying it today. So the target date is May 29th. That's next week.
It's coming.
Target for the PTB. What's on the PTB and what changed on the PTB? So the access is going to be the same thing as before. It is PC only, sadly. Well, that's all we can do for now. And what changed is the way and what we going to include in the PTB. So you're going to be able to try out the new content starting next week on the PTB.
Wait, what?
What new content?
What?
Does that mean? Does that mean killer, survivor, perks?
All of it,
All
right?
of this.
All of it.
All of it. So, public test build, just by the way for PTB, is going to include new content, the store, all the new feature we talked about in the last month or so. We are going to hotfix the PTB as we go in order to release the live patch in a better state, right? We are also testing potential features. So it is going to be kind of a sandbox for us. We're going to test new features. For example, the closing of the hatch. We know it's not going to be live on the next patch, but we want to test it.
Yep.
So it's going to be in the PTB as a test feature, right?
There you go, yeah.
Of course, we're going to be looking for feedback. We're going to be looking for bug reports, and that way we're gonna get a lot better live patch when it comes to it. Another thing that changed on the PTB is that we're going to use a copy of the progress you have at the date we release the PTB, and then that progress is going to be PTB only, and then you're going to have your live progress also.
Yeah.
I'm right? Yes? All right. I don't want to say anything wrong there. So that's a huge change for us, right? So, so we're actually showing you content before it's live. So that's the first time we're going to do this. Maybe we want to see a little bit of, the tutorial section, the new stuff that's coming on the PTB.
Yeah, let's go.
You want to talk about it?
Let's go have a look.
All right, I'm going to
while you're
go
loading
on the game. There we go. So Dave, go ahead, talk to us a little bit about this. By the way, community manager, horrible with console or controller. My bad.
Okay, so obviously we know that the game can be pretty brutal on new players. So it's been one of our tasks to make the onboarding much better for new players. So what you're seeing here is a playable tutorial that's going to be available starting the PTB, so and will be patched in June.
And then pick up, and then it tells you exactly what to do.
Exactly. So there is one tutorial like that for the killer and one for the survivor. And it goes through all the basic things you need to know in order to play the game. So for the first time, so as a survivor, for example, you'll be able to practice the skill check so that you don't get surprised. And for everybody here in the chat, I'm sure you're not necessarily new players. So keep in mind that all of these new players, when you play with them, if they play the tutorial, they'll know more about the game, so they'll be able to have, fighting chance right off the bat.
Yeah. So this is not a sandbox mode, Dave. So this is a planned tutorial. So you just. So are those AI basically?
Yeah, very basic AI. So don't get excited. We can't make a single player mode with this. We can't. Okay. So yeah, very simple AI, but actually it shows you what a chase could look like, and survivor in this tutorial will try to hide from you. So you still have a good first experience of the game.
All right. I don't think we're going to go through the whole tutorial,
of course
the
not.
whole thing. But then do you get anything for doing them?
Absolutely, yeah. So when you complete the tutorial for the killer and the survivor for the first time, you will get a reward in blood points. So you can actually start leveling up your character and get add-ons, specifically perks, to start your first match.
All right.
So yeah, go have a look during the PTB. Actually, we did a lot of tests with we did focus tests with groups of players that never played the game, that went through the tutorial and then into the game, and it was well appreciated by them. They could go into the game right away with a fighting chance. So if you know about the game in the PTB, you want to try the tutorial, let us know if you think that it's going to help. What are your thoughts on the tutorial, basically?
Is there anything else to help the new players that are coming in? Any change to the perks or anything we're doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Are we actually talking about that?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Why
Okay.
not?
Yeah, perfect. So this is also a big change to Dead by Daylight. So all characters will start with all of their unique perks, level 1. So any new characters that you get in the game, you can start with that. Have again way more power. You have a chance to play with them right away. We felt like the time and devotion it takes to a character to be able to get to these perks was way too long. So this way it's going to be much better.
So the only thing I understand is that you're starting with the tier 1 perk, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. So you still need to
still
get
have to
the level up
tier up
and the blood web.
the perks. Perfect. All right. Okay, another thing we want to talk about today is our all monetization. I'm really bad at that word. Philosophy. So we brought Isabelle in because it's her job to do this. So you can explain a little bit to us where we're going with this.
Of course.
Because a lot of people are very stressed out about it.
So a couple of weeks ago, we shared with our community our vision for the future of Dead by Daylight for the next year. If you are not familiar with this, you can go check our website. We have a blog post called "This is just the beginning." So this new journey starts with the introduction of a store. And today, we would like to share with you how the unlocking of skins and characters is going to work. So, but first, we feel that it is important that we share with you our philosophy when it comes to anything related to the store. As gamers ourselves, we wanted to come up with a model that will be respectful. We put a lot of thought into this, and we are very excited to share with you how we decided to go about it. So we have 4 pillars that are really important to us. The first one is one community. We made the commitment not to sell maps, to make sure we wouldn't split the community, and we intend to keep it that way. Maps are free and will continue being free. The second pillar is non-licensed characters become accessible with Playtime. Starting in June 2018, when the Chapter 8 will release, non-licensed killers and survivors will be accessible with the iridescent shards. Our characters determine the meta of our game, and they allow you to embrace the fantasy, to jump into the lore. So that's why we are removing the barriers preventing our players from accessing this content. It means that you will have the choice between either playing your way into the content or, as before, buying them outright. The third pillar that we have is we are all in with cosmetic items. So at the same time as characters being unlocked for free, we will start selling cosmetic items for them. And this is something that a lot of you have been asking us for a long time. And we are very excited about this type of content because they can enhance the game experience by allowing our players to bring forth a bit of their personality, hence making the game unique to each and every one. Also note that unlocking this content with playtime or money will be à la carte, meaning that you will be able to purchase the specific items you want.
So does that mean no loot boxes?
No loot boxes, yes. The fourth pillar is transparency. Since Dead by Daylight will include microtransactions, we want to be very open with our community as to why. Microtransactions will help us support all our development costs for new maps, new characters, new features, and new updates. And we feel that it is very important that we share our reasons for this choice before they even come out. We really want to be openly sharing information with you. So now, let's talk about how the unlocking of skins and characters is going to work. So starting in June, we are changing how you get the iridescent shards and expand what you can unlock with them. Can we have the asset of the iridescent shards? Thank you, François.
There you go.
We are adding a new player account level, which will reward you with iridescent shards every time you level up. This will replace the current mechanic. Blood points will still allow you to level up your characters, but you will need to gain experience points through normal play to increase your player account level.
So if I have iridescent shards right now and I want to cap it to 1,000, is it really worth to hold on to them for that new system?
That's a very good question. When Chapter 8 will release, we will remove that cap.
Okay. So no more cap on iridescent shards.
Yeah, no more caps on iridescent shards. And to balance the Shrine of Secrets in this new economy, the price of perks will be adjusted. We have prepared a blog post explaining how all of this is going to work, and this blog post will be released at the end of this live stream. But basically, overall, it should take significantly less time to unlock perks in this new economy because we want more players to be able to access them. Now, let's talk about our new currency, the Oryx cells.
Oh.
So Oryx cells are the new currency that you will be able to purchase from the first-party platforms. They will be used to unlock characters as well as used to unlock skins. There will be 5 packages of Oryx cells with the higher value bundles offering a better deal. Now the big question is, what will it take to unlock characters? Each non-licensed character can be unlocked by playing approximately 25 to 30 hours worth of iridescent shards. With about 3 months between each chapter, we think that players with average playtime will gather enough iridescent shards to be able to unlock both the killer and the survivor upon their release. For players who don't want to wait or prefer to spend their iridescent shards on cosmetic items, you will be able to get a pack of 500 Oryx cells, which equals about $5 US.
So will I still be able to buy the DLC once?
Yes.
Okay.
So DLCs will still be an option, in which case you will get both the killer and the survivor, as well as an additional exclusive skin for a discounted price.
Oh, nice.
Regarding cosmetic items, we have created 4 different tiers of outfits.
On.
And all the outfits are accessible with Oryx cells. And about 80% of them will be accessible with iridescent shards. And you will always get to buy exactly what you want. How about we do some shopping?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
There we go. Can we have it on repeat?
So
just in case.
Here.
First off, can I just interrupt? It's been difficult not to interrupt you the whole time. Now I'm interrupting. So what you're seeing is still, we're still working on that. So there might be some things not completely finished, let's say.
Exactly. So here we can see that David King has a lot of different options, different shirts. So how about we go by even the absence of a shirt?
That's great.
So,
Let's go.
so we recorded
Ooh.
a little video to show you around a little bit.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's buy David King Fight Club.
And done. You have it.
Be careful, killers out there, because if I were you, I wouldn't mess around with David King.
It looks badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will this outfit give him 1 extra hit point?
Nothing.
Never.
Never. So we
no
have
cosmetics is gonna give any
Ever.
kind of.
purely aesthetic.
Okay.
So we are, to sum up, we are very excited to start Dead by Daylight Year 3 with you. We strongly believe that Chapter 8, available in June, is only the start of what we want to do with this game. We strongly believe that we will have many more anniversaries to celebrate, and we are eager to continue to support Dead by Daylight as the community grows. And I would like to give an early thank you to all of the players who will be buying cosmetic items in the future, because this is what will allow us to support our ambitions for the future. And we hope that all of the skins that we have prepared for your beloved characters will spark joy in your heart the same way it did for us when we first started conceptualizing them. And of course, thank you to all of the players who are continuing supporting us, because without you, we wouldn't be here. Sorry.
I've seen a few questions. So, for example, will I be able to buy anything in the store with iridescent shards?
About 80% of the cosmetic items will be available with iridescent shards.
Okay. And how about the licensed characters? Where are we going with those?
Unfortunately, this is something that needs to be approved by all the license owners, and we are discussing with them. But for the store release in June, we won't have any cosmetic items for them.
Awesome. All right, guys. Look, that went really faster than I thought it would be. We can take a few questions if you want. Let's see if we have. The mods are just like, stop teasing me with that shirt or that shirtless. Oh yeah, so that's a good question here. On the PTB, everybody is going to be having Auric cells to try out the store. Really, really important. These Auric cells are not going to be on your main account. Don't try to buy anything with money on the PTB. It will not work. We are giving everybody a select amount of shards just to the cells. Just to be able to try out the store and test out how it works. So you guys are gonna start the PTB and be able to try the store. So that's actually really cool.
So choose wisely. We're gonna get data after this, right?
Yes.
So we can know which one are more popular, so we can aim what to do in the future.
So as for the PTB, there will be, when we are ready to launch it, there will be posts all over the place saying how to access it, and also showing up the patch notes and what we change with the PTB. There will also be a survey next week for the feedback on the new content, on the bug fixes, on the new balance changes. So that's going to be really important. And if there's anything major and that we need to hotfix, we're going to hotfix it on the PTB before it goes live. So that's pretty much it. PTB will not be on consoles. It is PC only. That's all we can do for now. Other than that, everything is going to be on the new forums. So we're really translating from Steam forums to Dead by Daylight forums. So I invite you to, starting tomorrow, go and take a look.
How do I find the forum?
Actually, there's going to be posts tomorrow that announce the new forum. So you're going to be able to click on it and then make an account and talk to us.
Can't find it. I
Yes.
mean, I haven't even seen it.
There is no legacy stuff for players. That is coming with the store. Nope. And oh, do you want to tell them this one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, go ahead then.
Wait, did I read that right? I'm not even sure.
Yeah. So in the store, will you be able to see?
Of course, yes.
Okay, so
I mean,
there you go. You can
you're
tell.
buying a piece of cosmetics, so you can take your character and turn it around like this.
Rotate it.
Rotate so that you can see what the back looks like. Obviously, very important.
So yes, yours are going to be a 360
Finally.
view of what you're buying. So that was a good question. Thank you. And we will not show perks today. We had the teaser trailer earlier, and you guys are going to be seeing all the content with the PTB. So
Yeah, Friday, it's all out.
Everybody's spamming butts and booty in the chat now. All right, guys. So just to make a quick recap of the stream, it's going to be a kind of a short one. So quick recap. Forums are launching tomorrow in beta mode. PTB is, we're aiming to release the PTB on PC next week, Tuesday, so on the 29th of May.
Oh, Tuesday, yeah, right.
PTB includes new content, new store, new tutorial, balance changes, bug fixes. Yes.
Ha!
Thank you, François.
Thank you so much, François. There is currently on Steam a free weekend, so if you want to bring your friend and have them try Dead by Daylight, it is the weekend to do so. So, yeah. Thank you, François.
Good point.
Good point. That one I was missing. And other than that, blog post with a lot of details on the monetization philosophy is going to be out on the website in about 40 minutes. And that was all for us today, guys. That is all.
Really? That's all? That's all?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a teaser trailer. You're going to see all the content next week. I mean,
Who's that girl, though?
oh, I wonder.
I don't know. Who knows?
Okay, the
Right.
outro was so not prepared, though.
Okay, well, we just say bye, I guess.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.